You are now listening to the Cut and Caliber Podcast.
21. So we started our rap career today, potentially.
Yeah, you guys have to make it happen.
Yeah.
And you have to listen to the end of the podcast to understand how and what you can do to make our rap career happen, guys.
Yep, we're going to be mumble rappers. We've kind of found our calling, and we just need your help.
We want you to do it, so please listen on. And for people who are looking for a topic today, we really didn't have anything. We just kind of wanted to riff about these crazy people we're seeing in the news, mumble rappers, the SoundCloud posse.
I don't even know what
I don't know what they call, but I want to be one for sure. I want to get the crazy hair. I want to get the face tattoos, the grill, and the girl. All of it. And then make
the pill addiction,
and then make crappy art. But yeah, well, we get into it. Let's not get into it now, but we get into it in the actual content of the podcast. So let's go to that. We're recording.
This is gonna be a random one.
Yeah.
So
I literally just hit play and record at the same time, and
I'm sitting over here
trying to
picking
think of
my nose.
What we're gonna talk about. We have no idea, and I think that might be a fun.
I want to talk about mumble rappers.
Oh man, and this comes at such a
it does come at a time when
so many mumble rappers and SoundCloud artists are dying.
Well, I can only think of one.
Little Bo Peep or
Little
Peep.
Bo Peep.
Or whatever his name is.
No, it's just Lil Peep.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Rest in peace.
Right,
but
I do. I mean, I feel, yeah.
Yeah, I think his was drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it gets me thinking. These guys are debatable whether they have talent or not. They have some sort of marketable talent. But it's very interesting to watch them rise from the ashes. Do they have
talent?
Well, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I can't say they have zero talent, because it does take talent to be able to put yourself out there musically.
Yeah, for sure.
In a way to...
Yeah, and then dye your hair, and then...
get the facial tattoos.
Face tattoos. And
but I'm saying
at
a concert, to be the main person up there.
Beat up your girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, that kind of goes over across a lot of...
No
markets.
offense. No offense to anybody who likes mumblecore, whatever rap,
whatever it is. But I'm saying
I'm a big fan of rap. I just don't understand that.
I mean, I
SoundCloud.
get it.
I don't get it. Teach me.
I'm just saying.
Let me get it. I kind of want to fit in. I kind of want to fit in.
It's 100% the beat, and it sounds good. But yeah.
So these guys don't even
lyrically. You're not listening. It's almost like metal. Sometimes for me is where it's not lyrically that you're like, God, those lyrics really. Exactly.
That's Hobson.
I know.
I do love Hobson. Like, see, I love
but
rap.
He wouldn't be considered mumble.
No, but he made
that parody
diss track. Yeah.
It's I'm just curious where they get to be like 17 and they're like, you know what? I saw this guy on SoundCloud. I'm gonna put a song out there. So I'm guessing they're taking beats from SoundCloud, or they have somebody that made beats, something like that. Because
some of them are really good.
The beats. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's popular.
Yeah.
It was a real banger.
Yeah. And I totally get that. It's and I don't even like mind their voice, because if it does flow and it makes me like bob my head and like get into it, then they've done their job correctly, because I'm enjoying it.
But that's like their only job. Like the lyrics, I almost feel like they're like, let's get crazy with the lyrics. So let's just make them up.
I don't give an F, man, what they talk about. Like, there's a lot of bands that I love. Glass Animals, for one. I love their first record, but you listen to the lyrics, you read the lyrics, they do not make sense. And he actually has gone on record saying, like, I don't know what I write. I just pick words that I like the sounds that go well together. And he's like, literally, like, he talks about like one sentence being peanut butter, gooey, and whatever, and then the next sentence he's talking about something completely different. But I still love that album. I don't think I have a problem with their music. I don't have a problem with what they say. I have a problem with how they market themselves because it's been done before.
Well,
And
it's a gangster lifestyle.
but
Like
is
sometimes,
it though? Like
sometimes.
when I think gangster, I think Tupac, I think Biggie, I think Nas,
you think the guys that got killed?
I think Snoop Dogg. Like, I'm just thinking like I think like thugs, like actual like legit rappers, Eazy-E. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's yes, that's kind
last
of
podcast on the left just did a series on Tupac and Biggie.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah,
I'd kind of like.
It was kind of interesting.
I
I didn't know any of that whole
shout out
culture
to
thing.
Last podcast.
Last podcast.
But I think that's the thing. I don't mind their music. I mind the marketing because some of their it's all like colorful hair, tattoos on the face, grills. You wear crazy clothes.
They're always like little symbols on their face. Like,
oh,
it looks like they got like a kid's tattoo kit, and then they just like got the water tattoos on their face.
It really bothers me because I'm like, this is what people are looking up to. Like,
it's commitment.
It is commitment. You know, you talk about what's his face, 69, dude.
Oh God, yeah.
He's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. And I hope he listens to this podcast. Doubt it because he probably doesn't even know how to.
I don't want him bringing the bloods.
He probably doesn't even know how to control. He doesn't listen to podcasts because he's not smart. Is what I'm saying.
Oh man, that's rough. He has.
Hey, did you see the new thing? He was on He was on Vice or whatever because he's stealing some guy's girl. And he's doing it blatantly, like they're videoing it, they're shouting him out on the TV. I'm like, that's just so immature.
Oh yeah, he's a kid.
How old is he?
I don't even know if he's 21.
Oh wow.
I'll tell you. Let's look him up. But yeah, so
how old is he?
Hold on. Age.
Mumble rap.
22.
Yeah. See, I guess when I was 22, I
looks
was just
like Skittles.
I just hate it, dude. Like I said, the music can draw me in, but then as soon as I see a picture,
oh yeah.
It's like we were talking about a few weeks ago, where like, you know, like Hitler had art, but you can
that's a big jump.
You can still enjoy his art, correct?
Yeah,
you can still enjoy his art, but as soon as you find out it was
it's
Hitler,
you're like,
I'm good. And same with that. Like, I might enjoy some of their songs. I might be like, yeah, this is good. And I see a picture, I'm like, no.
But just of all of them? Because, I mean, like, you know.
Not all of them. That's
right.
a good point. Now, I'm just making fun of the people with, like colorful
extreme
hair. Yeah, very extreme personalities.
Right.
And
you know, 6ix9ine was a big metal fan, right?
Whatever. I just think they're doing it, and I can see right through it. They're doing it just because it gets them attention.
Well, yeah.
And I get it, and I think that for me, that's like, why? Like, why has it come to this? Why has social media brought us to this
Pushed
point
it
where
to that level
where they have to just like, it's all about their image,
the most ridiculous
instead
looking.
of their art. And I think that's what bothers me about it.
Well, because all the art is so kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah,
like,
it's almost, you know.
Well, you only have the attention so long, so you come out with this beat. Yeah, you come out with this beat and this song. Like, do you think any of these songs made in the past 5 years will be around in 40 years and people will be like,
not.
that was a real...
you look at the Beatles.
Yeah, but also look at where music was in the 60s.
No, but I'm just saying,
that's
like,
incredibly different.
I'm just saying, like, there's groundbreaking artists. I think, like, Justin Timberlake, because I love Justin Timberlake.
I don't think he'll last.
I think he might, though.
Like, I can't even name you 5 songs of his.
Oh, man.
But, like,
I'm bringing sexy back.
Sure.
Oh.
You think in 50 years, though, like, that people are going to be like, you remember that?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I honestly don't know either. But
sexy back. But I mean, there are artists.
I mean, there's a reason.
There are artists that are making music today that'll be like, that we don't know, like that we don't know that it will be in 40 years, 50 years, 60 years.
I think as soon as our parents'
generation,
dies off,
yeah,
no one will listen to the Beatles. How many of your friends consistently listen to the Beatles?
Dude, I don't
Zero.
know.
Like none.
Yeah,
Nobody does.
I highly doubt that.
And that is one of
now I like
I like a lot of their songs.
Love going to the Beatles. I like the idea of that they were there if I wanted.
They existed.
But you're right. I don't ever
Like you're never not like
I just
I
feel like
wanna
streaming-
hold your hand.
No.
Like you're not like, hey guys,
No.
I got a real banger in the car. Here comes the
Hey Jude. Now
yeah. That's
when
a
that
classic.
comes on,
everybody
comes on,
knows, right?
everybody loves that
Like
song.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
You know, like there's certain songs that always bring it, but you're not like getting on Spotify and be like, today's a Beatles day.
Yeah.
I've never once done it.
I
And
never.
I'm not saying nobody else does it.
Right.
But I have a hard time believing that anybody's popping on the Beach Boys, anybody's popping on the Beatles or the Monkees that is under.
There are some people
that are
who are
under
still,
40.
There are still popping pillies.
Popping pillies.
That's another guy. Now, sorry. Let me finish my thought before I move on. There are some people who are popping in Beach Boys and the Beatles
Absolutely.
every day.
There's
looking
always
up
gonna be
to
those
them.
people. Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
you think young people?
I think people
There
our
has
age,
to be.
but I think it's more people like I just love, the quality of the audio,
Yeah,
and I love
audiophiles.
just
I
like
hate
those
that
kind of
word.
people. Yeah,
That's way
but
too
I think it's
close.
like those guys who just like they like almost.
It's the hipster
Yes.
because you want to be like want
Yes.
to like the music that no one else listens to
Yeah.
right now. You're like, oh, you don't like the Beatles?
Oh well,
That's
then also
yeah.
like as coming at a producer standpoint, it's like a lot of people are like, oh well, they used an SM58 on the number 6 track on the Beatles record. I'm like, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I dropped an SM58 one time. Okay,
Right.
I know.
I mean, like, who cares? Like, if it records well, it records.
Right.
Now, Post Malone.
Yeah. What about Post?
Do you like him?
I actually really dig him
I do too.
for the most part. Did you read that story?
Which one?
Some girl met him backstage.
Oh,
and she
puked.
threw up.
Yes, I
because
saw
he
that.
smelled so bad.
I don't
doubt
probably,
it.
I was saying,
He looks like a dirty
that is
hippie.
probably-
Like,
yeah,
Or not even a hippie, but just
it
he
didn't
looks dirty.
It didn't surprise me when I
Yeah.
saw that. I was like, oh,
was
yeah,
like-
that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like he's some guy that like I could see living out in the middle of Alaska, and
I've
just
seen
being
his
like,
house. It's not quite.
oh,
that.
oh no, I've seen it too. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying like,
You could picture
I could
that guy,
picture,
yeah.
him shooting guns, fishing, out with his friends, drinking beers. Like I want to hang out with him.
He's a turn your underwear inside out for the next day kind of guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that.
Like,
so
these
when,
are still
when
good.
when I saw that article title, I was like, that makes sense.
That fits.
Now I think I love Post Malone, and I would probably put him in the genre of these SoundCloud artists because I
sure.
think that's how we got started, right? And some of his music is very similar to like what's being played, like what these guys are trying to achieve. I respect Post because he's a young dude. He doesn't look the part. Now he has the face tattoos and whatever. He's, but
Right.
like he's not really like trying to be not himself. I saw a picture of him like years ago. And
Yeah, he's multifaceted. He doesn't just.
yeah, and he also, well, at least I don't know if he does still, but when White Iverson came out in the early days, that's what got him
Right.
big. He made that beat.
Right.
He made that. Like he did everything about it, and like even like the manager that manages him to this day, he was talking about like how when he found out about Post, he went to his room, and Post had put all of his like belongings inside the closet and was like living in the closet so he could have a huge studio space because he was so focused on making music. And I was like, that right there, that like speaks worlds to me rather than some freaking dude who's got 69 tattooed all over his body and is just trying to like become famous for a brief
Stirring up stuff, yeah.
stirring up stuff.
You know
I mean,
Post Malone's real name?
I probably have seen it, but I couldn't tell you offhand.
Austin Richard Post.
Oh, yeah, no, I would
Sounds like-
never have guessed that.
It sounds so plain Jane. You
Yeah,
know?
but also, at the same time, you look at him too. You would expect him to be like
I
play
don't know.
like a folk musician, almost.
Yeah.
And like I did see him play like a
And he
cover
could sing,
of Bob
and
Dylan.
all
Oh
that-
man,
yeah.
he's great.
Yeah.
And it's not like and he's not doesn't have to be auto tuned.
That's what I mean. Is like he's a guy that can. He had some talent outside of just finding this niche.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you put a mic in front of these other mumble rappers, be like, carry a beat. Like, here, sing.
Yeah.
Like, they would.
Flow. Like,
Yeah.
give me, like, and that's another thing, too. They're like, you just say, like, freestyle. Here's a beat.
Oh, God.
And
I love those when they put them on the spot. They're like, okay, freestyle for us.
Dude. Dude, I'm like, I could do it. I still, like, to this day, like, nobody knows this about me, so I'm letting everybody in on a secret. To this day, I'll put on an instrumental rap track, and, like, if I'm on a long drive, I'll just, like, freestyle. And, like, whatever. Like, keep my chops up, man.
Oh, yeah. In case you get in a rap battle one of these days.
You never know.
You never know
dude.
when you might be in a rap battle.
You never know. But, like, no, it's fun. But, like, I could freaking freestyle. These guys, they're making a living doing it.
Right.
And
if you cut out their obscenities, like, in their freestyles,
oh, yeah.
they would say 2 words.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's
I wonder if I sat down and actually worked on a SoundCloud song.
Right.
Could I do it?
It would be funny.
Maybe
I'd
I should
like to
try
help.
that. We should. I wonder. I mean, because I have every possible
We have the
plugins
yeah.
and sound and everything we
It's
could
kind
do.
of like, yeah. Well, because somebody said, like, Gucci Gang by, what's his face?
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci
exactly.
Gang, Gucci Gang.
And so every time he said Gucci Gang, they either took out every time
do
he
they
said
speed it up
Yeah,
or something?
every time he said Gucci Gang, it sped up. Yeah, and it
Yes,
sped up to
yes.
like 1,000%, like instantaneously. But they removed all instances of Gucci Gang from the song on YouTube, and it's literally 12 words.
Oh my god, it's so.
I mean, it's a little longer than that.
I'm
but
just
like
saying-
in a nutshell, it's a 3-minute song, just got whittled down to like 30 seconds.
I'm kind of putting myself on the spot. I'm just saying, like, because you hear all the time, is like, I can. Make
I
a
could
better
do
song than
that,
And
which
it's
is
like,
usually not true.
I kind of want to push myself
Sure.
to make a song.
But I'm just
better
saying,
than
you know,
them.
like everybody's like, Tom Brady couldn't make that throw in the Super Bowl. I could make that throw.
Yeah,
Be
true.
like, no, you absolutely could not.
Yeah.
Maybe that one example.
I don't know.
But
If you guys, if you're listening to this podcast right now, and if you want to hear Kyle and I,
ultimate rap battle.
if you want to hear us try our hand at doing I would say a SoundCloud song, like
Ooh,
you know,
man,
SoundCloud.
it could go big.
And I don't know what that looks like as far as like us singing or rapping or whatever.
You could rap about your vlog, and I'll rap about golf.
Oh man, it's gonna be so hot.
And it's just like, I already got some lyrics down.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could hear the beat right now. I'm just saying, I will only make it if we get
7 million shares.
No, I was gonna say like 20 comments.
20 comments from 20 individuals or
20 individuals, yeah.
okay.
20
I was gonna
people.
say, you know that one guy's
20 people have to comment on our Facebook post today
all right,
about this episode.
within 2 minutes.
And I by next I'd say give me 2 weeks, cuz I don't know what
yeah, let's say you're biting off a lot. I don't.
I mean, I say give me 2 weeks, and
Okay.
not next week's podcast, but the week after, I will have a release of a song if we get 20 people.
I mean, it would be funny.
Yeah,
Could you imagine? What if you became a SoundCloud rapper?
dude, that's what I'm saying.
And then you like totally. I'm like talking about you later, and I'm like, I hate that guy. He
No,
goes
you'd be
by
right there with me though.
He goes
man.
by 7'9", which doesn't even make sense.
No, I'd still keep the name Cornfield. I think I'd just go by Cornfield.
You would have to have cornrows, like
I would
without
have
a
to-
doubt.
yeah,
Like,
I would have to get cornrows.
yep. And then you'd have to have like a corn cob like tattooed on your face.
Or candy corn.
Both. Well, that
Yeah.
one's below your eye, like a teardrop.
Oh, that's
And then maybe across the head is a corn cob.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's actually that
And then you got popcorn
popcorn
cup.
on my nips.
Ooh, maybe. I was thinking like neck tattoos are big.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where you're like,
it's like you're filling up.
yeah. And then like the popcorn's coming up your chin.
That's not a bad idea.
God, that would be cool.
All right, let's make this happen. Please, 20 people. Let's get it. Share
21
share.
for 21 Savage. You gotta do 21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. I was tempted
21,
to say
21.
50.
Ooh,
I was tempted to say 50, but I'm like, no one
50
listen.
cent.
50
Okay,
people do
yeah.
not listen to our podcast.
I don't know 50 people. All right. No, I like this. This is a good challenge.
2 weeks. Yeah, 20 people though.
Okay.
It's got to be in the next 24 hours.
This is the beginning of our rap career. We're gonna be spitting fire.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna be doing so good.
Watch your back. Oh yeah, Little Uzi Vert, all them guys.
No, I don't. That's the thing. There's
I do.
so many of them.
But there is a couple good songs in there. I'll listen to them every once in a while. I'm like, that's good.
I'll listen to them if they come on. I don't think I've ever searched them out on Spotify or whatever.
Yeah, me neither.
You liar. You liar. Post Malone, definitely have, for sure. But like Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Yachty, I know their names. I don't know what they look like, but I couldn't tell you what they sound like.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever.
Could. You're better.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing though? Because you're more up to
I'm
times.
a researcher.
Yeah, I just don't really care about them.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, tell us what you think. If you want to hear Kyle and I's rap song 2 weeks from now, 20 comments on our Facebook today.
We
24
could talk
hours.
about grooming. We could talk about. It could be all sorts of things.
I don't know. I feel like I'd actually want to give it a serious shot. Like I wouldn't want to be funny.
Okay.
I mean, maybe a little funny, but I'd like to actually be like, no, Kyle, you got to redo it again. It's got to be.
It's got to be angrier.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it'd be fun. I can't get it out of my head.
Exactly. We got the sound effects down. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
I'll be the hype guy.
That's your job.
Gotcha.
That's your job.
Oh man.
Okay. All right, guys.
We do all of our own sound effects. We won't steal a single one. No. Not a one.
No. All right, but we'll do everything from the ground up too. We will create the whole song. It's not going to be like we're stealing something. And then you can be the judge. But it's got 20 comments. 20 comments.
21.
21. Sorry. 21 comments. 21 comments. That's what we'd be called. That's our
21 comments.
That's what our duo name would be. 21 comments.
21 comments. 21 Savage, you ain't got nothing. We're 21 comments, okay? Because that's what we got.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You can be Gross Malone and I'll be 21 comments. Yeah. I like it.
Oh, dude. And I'd have to have.
You got to get the corn.
Yeah, I'd have to have a tattoo that says like Savage. Or
yeah,
something
well, I'll
that.
get an open book on my face because people always say Kyle reading.
Oh,
and I like to learn too.
Oh man, guys, make this happen, please. 21 comments. That's all I want right now. But yeah, we've wasted too much of your time anyway, so we're gonna get going. But thank you for listening to this podcast, and let's move on to the outro.
Peace. I don't know if I could pop pills. I don't know if I could live the lifestyle. I think I could potentially, but I don't think I would.
Yeah, well, we spend so much time being like, you got to be,
Where did you get these pills from, Mr. 21 Savage?
What is this? What is this?
What's a plug? Like, I feel like there's a lot of terminology I'd have to catch up on.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
Mr. Post Malone?
The funny thing is, with a lot of the rap songs, I ask you. What was it? It was like, they were talking about, like, it wasn't stacks, but, like, it was some kind of, like, that meant...
Guap?
Guap.
Yeah.
I was like, what does guap mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
That's what you put it on your tacos. Guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it's
guys,
money.
Please make our rap career happen, because I just want to sit back, watch these things go up the charts, and fly around the world in a private jet.
What if we came out with a #1 hit? It just, like, for some reason, it was the right... Because, I mean, think about these hits that are just, like, these train wreck. You're like, how does this get popular? But it does.
I'm smiling. People can't see me right now, but I'm smiling right now. Just the thought of the two of us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, what if people are like, God, that's actually pretty good, and then by some miracle,
that's what I want.
Fire.
That's what I want. I want to actually sit down and actually be like,
and then Little
Yachty, give it a go.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, this is just for stupid.
And then Denzel
fun.
Curry is like, hey guys, I want you on my next track.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I could see it. And I got your sound effects right here, Denzel.
Oh, guys. Please make this happen. 21 comments. Here we go. And I will see you next week.